Hi Capricorn, welcome to your new love for November. This is intended to be a romantic, obviously, love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. And I will also add this could be a new love situation with an existing partner or like a new development with an existing situation. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. All right, let's get to that in a minute. Okay. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I can do like that. You can see. And that doesn't help. Okay. Okay, so we're going over here. All right. Oh, okay. So we're going up here to the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so this could be a Taurus. Doesn't have to be. All right, could be somebody that is steady, stable, and reliable. A long-standing connection that you might be like, okay, it's stagnant, not just long-standing, it's stagnant. Oopsie, I didn't need to do that, did I? Fixed it. This could be just a physical relationship. All right. The Moon, Judgment, Queen of Swords, the Devil, there's Capricorn, and Knight of Wands. All right, lots of people. Pisces or Cancerian, Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, and Leo, and Taurus. Wow. Okay. Ooh, okay, this. Oh, gracious. All right. Page of Wands. Okay. You've got someone that you don't trust. It's twofold. We got a dichotomy here. We got two things at war with each other is what we have. What's this? All right, what's this Moon about? Here's the thing. You've either got someone that you don't trust that's you've been dealing with for quite some time, and it's like, oh, and you just want it to be done. But you've also got someone you might feel very intuitively connected to. Both have been around for a while. And it's like patience is highlighted here for both situations. What's this Moon card about? This Moon card. Strength. What's his judgment about? That could be Leo. What's his judgment about? The Star card. So it's like it keeps coming up. I don't know what is going on, but it's like there's a situation over here you're dealing with that's on its way out. There's no chance with that. You don't trust the person. There's a lot to be distrusted, mistrusted, all of that, not engaged, just having to stand your ground and understand it's going to take time. And this is someone that just, sometimes it seems like they're one step ahead of you and you're just having to wait till they eventually are made to exit. And then there's this other person that, you know, you feel that really strong connection with, and you're just going to have to wait it out and realize it requires patience, and you're needing to heal. Not needing to heal, I shouldn't say that. It's almost like you've got your eye on the future because you know it'll be much better than. What's this Queen of Swords? You're able to make plans. What's this Queen of Swords? Page of Swords. Yep. You could be dealing with someone that's making things quite difficult because they don't want the dust to settle. This could be somebody that is just not being very truthful or honest or decisive, or is someone that's just not willing to be very forthcoming with information. It could be somebody that needs things to be kept at a distance from you now too, because of their own situation or their own life. They're so busy and all that. So this is someone that could be keeping you at arm's length, but you know why. And it's also someone you're dealing with over here that you're having to keep, or you're having to be very careful with because of their mercurial, volatile nature. This could be somebody that's kind of really just very strategic and very controlling and domineering as far as communication with kids, just petty communication, stop, start, stop, start. Someone might be giving the silent treatment. Oopsie. Too many. What's this devil about? What's this devil? Four of Swords. Okay. What's this Knight of Wands? All right, you're going to have to... And the High Priestess. Okay, so here's the thing for you, Capricorn. You cannot fix what your love interest is going through, and you can't undo the past either. It is what it is, and you're kind of having to just wait it out. So if this is someone that maybe you don't have a past with somebody that wants, is pulling shenanigans and is being difficult. Either way, this is you having the patience and strategy and understanding is highlighted for you this month, because you're having to be very understanding about what someone else is going through, or it could be that you have to call on your understanding about how someone is and just know to expect shenanigans from them. But either way, it's like you've got your eye on the future. You know things will be better in time, but the people too that you're dealing with, you know them but equally well. You know them both very well, and you're having to be very patient and understanding with what they're going through, because it's things you can't fix. It's almost like you realize the crazy ex or the crazy job or the crazy family member, whatever the heck's going on with the one person, that requires a lot of patience and understanding, and like, okay, I know how this person is. I know to just kind of keep my mouth shut or just go around them and not confront them, or I know how they are. You have to realize that you can't give them an audience. You can't engage with them anymore. It's shenanigans. It's crazy. It's disruptive. And then your other person that you're dealing with, you cannot fix their life for them. You've got to let them figure it out and work it out. And there might be periods of you not having connection or communication with them because everything is up in the air. It's just kind of an intermittent thing, but there's a deep connection, but they can't commit, they can't promise, they can't do anything because of their situation. So it's like everybody's in between worlds. Your past person doesn't want to let go of you. Your new person can't be with you. And the onus is on you to sit here and have to be patient and understanding. You've been dealing with both of these people for a while. And it's come full circle, and it's like, well, here we are. Okay. All right. It is what it is. And can I just say that, oh, that was loud. I didn't realize I still had that up. This is you, Capricorn, kind of flying solo this month. You're kind of doing your own thing. You're not really going to be involved with either person. There's a All's Quiet on the Western Front. I think that was a movie, but there's things with your situation over here are calm for now, foreseeably. I mean, there's stillness, I should say, not calm, but there's stillness. And with this new person either coming in or that you already know, but no, you've been dealing with them for a while. It's a lull. There's not a whole lot going on with them. There's no activity, and that might be why you're chomping at the bit to see if you can hurry up and fix their situation, because you're like, okay, this is like a wasted month for me. You understand, but at the same time, you're like, where does that leave me? Your hands are kind of tied. You can't. There's not a whole lot you can do, and you're there. Let's be honest. You're in this voluntarily, so I think there's an understanding with you about that. That you're like, well, it is what it is. And that's not cautioning you and saying you need to exit. No, it feels like you're already there. Like you get it. But that doesn't mean that you can't be like, well, shoot about it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, less than thrilled. I mean, it happens. All right. I think you believe so strongly in the potential of this connection with the person that you've been with for a while, that you are willing to wait. They really are unique to you. So you really are willing to kind of stick around and give them a lot of leeway to resolve things, because I think you really trust in the future with that particular person. You're flying solo. You're not interested. For the Capricorns that I'm reading for, you're not interested in anybody else. So this is you having your eye on someone, but it's a solo month for you because you're having to wait for someone's shenanigans to resolve. And it looks like you kind of went through something with somebody that was really heavy duty, but your eye is on the future, so you're not really giving them much audience, which is good. You shouldn't, because it's just a cesspool. No good can come of that. Stay far away from that. What's this Knight of Pentacles about for Capricorn? Yep, eye on the future. There it is. Your eye's on the future, and there's been this steady progression and patience and plodding along, and that's why you're looking for the future, because you're like, this is for the birds. When are we going to get up and running? But with the understanding that, okay, I know, because I think you've kind of been through the same thing. That's why there's this kind of intuitive psychic connection with you two, because you've gone through similar situations. Yours is resolved a lot quicker than your person's. Maybe it was like maybe you both worked at the same place or something, and you have similar, you can talk about the same people or share, commiserate, but you two get each other. There's a connection. So I think that's why you're giving this person a lot of leeway and understanding. And you do think that they're worth it. That's for Capricorn. Co-create with spirit. Well, there's that Three of Pentacles. I mean, this is about you. Sorry, I don't know who I didn't turn it down enough. There it is. This is about you kind of being solo and doing your own thing. A lot of reflection, withdrawing, and kind of just pulling back and taking care of business and having your eye on the future and just kind of being patient, plodding along. So this is a good time for that reflection, for figuring out, all right, what do I want for my future? This is a very intuitive month for you. A good planning month, but not a good active month. It's like a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration, but not being able to do much with it yet. It's like the inspiration, the ideas come, but it's going to have to stay dormant. Like it's just going to have to wait. So it's a good reflective time. It's a good time to jot down ideas, make plans, figure out what you want, just not time to act on it yet. So it's passive in that sense as far as the doing, but not internally. So it's just one of those, get all your ideas down on paper, because you're going to want to look back on that. It's not time for them yet, but this is like the brewing period, the percolating period. And that's for Aries. Oh, know that your children are protected. So if this is something you've been working on in business, like you're thinking of making some changes, this is giving you the green light. If you are in fact dealing with someone who's just being outright horrible regarding the kids, and they're really, being witchy about, custody, or letting you see the kids, or just you're dealing with difficult situation involving kids, that's a pretty darn good omen here. Know that your kids are protected. Your children are protected. It feels like that's what's finally resolved for you. That's why you're not having to give that situation audience anymore, because your main priority was something involving kids, and that got situated. So it's almost like it doesn't matter now how they treat you or whatever shenanigans, because you know that your priority was taken care of, which was the kids. So you're like, yeah, I'm not really worried about that person anymore, because they can't touch me where it hurts, which would have been the kids. So you can do whatever you want to me, but don't touch my kids. And that's what this feels like. It's like, okay, whatever your priorities were, it was not kids, or whatever pet project or whatever your priority was, that is safeguarded. And it could be because we got High Priestess here, we got the Star, Divine Intervention. I mean, it could be, and when I say that, I don't mean like, but honestly, that things really worked out in your favor. Probably about within the last 6 weeks. And so you're like, okay, all of a sudden, all of your interest with this person, you're like, oh yeah, that's just them, man. Because you don't have to worry about them anymore. Because Spirit had your back. Things worked out in your favor. Karmic, it should have worked out that way. Karmic. So now that you've got that taken care of, on to bigger and better things, but you're going to be having to wait for it to get off the ground. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay. Not that that's preferable, but that's just, it's going to be more waiting, more reflecting. It's almost like the worst is over, though. It's almost like okay, my priority was this, and that's fine now, so I'm good. So now I can wait. Now I can start to plan. Now I can get excited about the future. I can dream, you know? That's for Capricorn. King of Cups reversed and 9 of Wands. Good for you. Okay, so 9 of Wands and King, this could be Pisces. This is, you got your guard up, but you have learned and you're wizened and you're wiser for it. Having to deal with crazy, let's be honest. You're not putting up with the same shenanigans. You know what to expect now from this really mercurial, emotionally volatile, manipulative, tyrannical person that you've been dealing with. And that you're just like, nope, I've got my defenses in place now. I am older and wiser, and I've been through it, and I'm not afraid anymore, not like before. I don't have to put up with the shenanigans anymore. So this feels like it's talking about your past experience or experiences, and you're not eager to invest anything emotionally where that's concerned. As far as the new person, it's really weird how this is applying to both. This is about you being willing to wait because you have faith and you have courage and perseverance and you know what's worth it because of what you've been through. But this is not a time for you to invest emotionally now. This is a time for you to kind of hold your feelings back because you can't afford to. It's just simply not the right time for you to be emotionally involved with this person. It could be a planning time for you. Creating, your kids are okay, the worst is over, or your pet projects are okay. So now it's all about being decisive about the future, and you're in the planning stage, but it's not time to get emotionally invested in that. Okay. All right, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by. If you celebrate, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope to see you in the next reading. I feel like this sense of relief, honestly, that you're like, okay, the worst is over, and talking about the kids, it's like, whew, as long as the kids are okay. All right, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.